Hey, this is Susan Velez from SusanVelez.com, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I make the techie side of blogging easy. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you do, because what I like to do is every Wednesday I create some type of tip, tutorial, advice, something that's going to empower you to start, grow, and monetize your own self-hosted WordPress blog. So in today's tutorial, what I wanted to do was I wanted to take you inside of the WordPress dashboard and show you how to change your WordPress time zone. Now, the time zone is extremely important to make sure that you have correct, because if you're like me, then you like to schedule your blog posts in advance. I do this so that way I could take small breaks from my blog and not have to worry about not having a blog post go live. So what I do is I actually set up, I think in my live blog right here, I think I have like 15 to 20 blog posts queued up in advance. That way I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to have a new blog post go live, because on my blog I have blog posts go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I always like to have my blog posts go live around 5 o'clock in the morning, give or take, somewhere around there. So if my time zone is set incorrectly, then my blog posts are not going to go live when I want them to go live. So this is why it's important to make sure that you have your time zone set up correctly. And actually it's very easy to do this, so this tutorial will not take very long to do this. And I'm going to show you how you would actually do this. So what you want to do is you want to log into your WordPress site. I am inside of my local host. And then what we want to do is we actually want to go ahead and we want to set up our time zone. So we're going to come over here to General. And then you're going to see that right here on the General tab, what we did was we actually scrolled down here to Settings and we went to General. Now, what we want to do is we want to change the time zone. Now, you'll notice on this time zone, it's just a default time zone, which it's automatically set to the UTC plus 0. So what we want to do is we want to choose the correct time zone. Now, you have the option of choosing the UTC time zone, or you can scroll down and you can, or I'm sorry, scroll up, and then you can find your city or whatever. I think it's cities. I think you do it by cities. You'll notice that it's Africa, and then you'll say America right here, and then you could just scroll down here and you'll see different cities. You'll see like Denver, Detroit, and it's all alphabetical. So you would actually just change it based on this. So if you can't find your specific time zone, then what you would do is you would actually point it to the closest city near you. So I'm in the Eastern time zone in the United States, so I could actually choose New York because we are on the same time zone. So if I chose New York, that wouldn't mess with my scheduled blog posts. They would actually still be posted at 5 o'clock a.m., which is what time I like to do it. Now, if I chose something like Los Angeles, well, that's actually the Pacific time zone. So that would not work for me. That would confuse me because they're 3 hours off difference. They're 3 hours behind the Eastern time zone in the United States. So you would definitely want to make sure that you chose either your closest state that's in the same time zone as you, or if you could find your exact city, or you could do it based on UTC time zone. The UTC time zone, if you're a little confused on that, you would actually just go to Google and type in what is my UTC time zone, and it would tell you what your UTC time zone is. Now, if I chose one, I would actually choose this one, which would be, let me go ahead and choose the New York one. Let's see. Like I said, it's in alphabetical order, so we want to go ahead and find, where is that? We got to go back up to the, up here. Okay, so right here it says New York, and then you'll notice that it is going to be based on the New York time zone, and then we would go ahead and save changes. So then we'd go ahead and do that, and then it would say local time zone. So it would tell you your local time zone, and it would tell you whether or not this is correct. And as you can see, it is 11:55, and that's what time it currently is where I live at right now. And then you could come down here and you could base it on week starts on, I'll leave this as default, week starts on Monday. And then you could format your date formats and your time format. I pretty much just leave those as default. Of course, you can feel free to play around with those and decide how you want it to look on your blog. But this is extremely important to make sure that you have your time zone set correctly. especially if you want your blog post to be published at the same time every day or every week. Whenever you publish a new blog post, you want to make sure that it's published at the time that you want it to be published. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to stop by at my blog at susanvelez.com. Sign up for my 7-day free WordPress course, and I will talk to you later. Have a great one.